Hello IB, my name is Alvaro Soto. I am an industrial designer and design technologist based in New York City. I recently graduated from Parsons. I went to do a master's in design and technology. I am currently a faculty of advanced computing and digital fabrication at City College and NYCCT. My thesis at Parsons was a platform for industrial designers to learn, share, and develop skills on computation and interactivity, mostly for digital fabrication. So parametric design, Rhino, Python for Rhino, and all these sorts of computational techniques for architects and designers. One of the projects of my thesis, or projects that came out of my thesis, related to data and 3D printing, so the process of taking data and transforming that data into objects. So other forms for form finding. At the end, the thesis or the project's thesis I became very interested in sound as data to create these objects, because I was interested in sound not just as numbers, but as something that relates to space and time. And I imagined objects that could capture this data as something that you can carry, or you can save, and you can give it to your children or to your friends. So I was like, how can you give sound in another way? How can this sound become an object that you can touch? How can you touch sound before you hear it? So I developed a process in which I take sound, read it with processing to get a CSV text file, and then get that text file into Python, and then got that Python script into Rhino and Grasshopper to develop mesh networks for 3D printing. The process so far has been quite developed. I've worked a lot in it, so right now I'm very efficient in getting sound and transforming them into form. But why I'm interested in iBeam is because I need time and resources to make the cycle go back, because I'm not just interested in saving that sound. So I'm interested in probably endangered sounds, because there are sounds that can be endangered by technology, they can be endangered by culture. And how can you take these sounds, transform it into an object, and then how can you hear back this sound in a year, or in 2 years, or in a month? So I have this object, it's based on sound. How do I get this object to give me that sound back? Some of the ideas I have is perhaps getting this object to be an ID that can unlock sound in a web application. And another idea that I have is based on augmented reality. So because each object is unique, I could web scan or scan with a device, the object, and it will help me to unlock this sound that I can only hear it. And it probably can transform into a social community where you can share sounds based on the objects that you have. And another idea is more of a hardware idea, in which you get the object based on sound, and the object contains the sound, so you can probably download it, plug the object to a computer, and download that sound, or probably even plug earphones directly into the object and listen to that sound at any time. So I'm very interested in what other ways can we give sound to other people? How can we make sound, tones, things made by machines, like sounds made by machines that give us memories, and how can we give that to other people? So I'm very interested in sharing this sound in another way. And that's why I'm interested in iBeam. I'm very excited about an opportunity to be a fellow, because it will give me the time and resources to work in this. I've worked in this on the side, but I really, really want to take the project further, and I know that it's a really good idea. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.